Welcome everybody to another episode of The League. My name is Shu. Today I will not be asking random people off the street about their opinions on football because we don't care. Today I'll be going over our standings, our matchups, and our projections. Before I get started, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell for all the notifications. That way when this video drops, you'll be able to watch because I know how much you guys want to listen to me talk. Let's get started. All right, let's get into these standings here. At number one, we got Make Dumbass Javi. You need to learn your lesson to stop trading every year. I know you get horny to trade. I know you want people to talk to you and send you trades. I get it. But this was not it. You didn't have to make a trade. Patterson was hurt, I understand, but you didn't have to make a trade for Najee Harris. You could hit the waivers, you would have been fine. Yeah, I think you shot yourself in the foot. You are 4-0. I respect it, but you're not making playoffs. I don't see you making playoffs. You probably middle of the pack, 6, 7 spot. Um, yeah, good luck. Bahama Mama Mario, Lamar Jackson is looking like a league winner this year. Pretty happy for your team. I think I speak for everybody when I say we're tired of seeing you in the last place every year. Uh, so yeah, man, good luck. Lamar Jackson may possibly carry you to playoffs. I see you competing. I hope your team stays healthy. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, I definitely see you making that second seed and competing for a championship this year. At number three, we got Team Leaky, Jonathan Pasquale. You fucking rat. That was a shitty video last week, but whatever. Your team is always pretty consistent. I'm happy for you, man. You always draft a pretty solid team. Dalvin Cook is looking pretty mid this year, but you got Nick Chubb carrying you. Keenan Allen, he's always hurt, but I think he'll be fine. I definitely see you making that last playoff spot with myself or Brown. I think us three will make that. One of us three will make that playoff spot. It'll be pretty interesting. It is week 5, but I do see me, you, or Brown making that last playoff spot. Which brings me to my team. My team isn't so pretty, but I got some hitters on my team. I don't think I'm gonna win this year, but my team could definitely make playoffs. And if I get lucky, who knows what happens. Derrick Henry needs to wake up. Fournette needs some touchdowns. Derek Carr is fucking trash. Needs to get Adams the ball. And Clyde just needs to keep scoring touchdowns. So I'm pretty happy with my team. I don't think I'll win the championship, but I definitely think I can compete and annoy some of you. So, I can't wait to see what happens for fantasy playoffs. Back to our standings, we got Oscar right below me. Oscar probably has the biggest boomer bust team I've ever seen. Um, he definitely could pull some upsets this year. I don't see you making playoffs, Oscar. I like your team, but I don't see you making playoffs this year. It's pretty boomer bust, and I can speak from experience that never really works out. Under you, we got Rafa. I think Rafa should be 0-2, 0-4. I'm sorry. His team is just not good. This team is just not good. I think the only person really carrying you is Kelsey. I don't think your team is good, man. I really don't. I don't know how you have 2 wins, but you do. So, oh, I know why. Because you played against somebody that's 60 points. That's probably why. I think your team is a fake 2-2. But yeah, good luck, man. I don't see you making the loser bowl, but I think you'll probably be like, 10th spot, 9th spot for sure. Brown, Sneaky Brown. There's a reason why we call you Sneaky Brown. You always sneak into playoffs. You always put up a good fight. I like your team this year. Josh Allen, Beast, Zeke. Um, he's looking like a shitty pick this year, man. It's pretty bad. Your team is pretty solid. I definitely think that you will squeeze into the last spot between me and John. I think your team is pretty solid. I think he can carry you. You need JT to stay healthy though, because he's gonna hurt you tonight. Good luck with your injuries, Brown. But I think you'll be fine. The next one we got Angel Master Squanch. Angel, your team is pretty bad, dude. I think you should have 0 wins as well. You did lose Javante. You did lose DeAndre Swift for a week. He's hurt, so I don't think he plays this week. And he has a bye week, so I can see you missing him for another 2 weeks. Um, Jared Goff is looking like a stud pickup, So I'm happy for you on that, but I don't see you beating Seabass this year. You might make the loser bowl. I really do. I think you might be headed to the last place spot. Jay, the chess player, Lord Zard, 1-3. Your record is pretty accurate. I think your team is not going to do much this year. You do have Kyler Murray, the best quarterback in the league, so that's pretty good pickup in the draft. But Christian McCaffrey, man, he's not good for your anxiety, Jay. Every week he pops up on the injury report, but he's going to play. It's just really stressful. I get it. Um your team is okay. When D-Hop comes back, you could possibly pick up a few more games, but I don't see you doing much this year. I wouldn't say that you go to the toilet bowl, but I don't think you're going to make playoffs. You definitely won't make playoffs. But who knows? Zach, your team is pretty solid. I think you shouldn't have traded away Justin Jefferson. I think you should have kept him. Debo is pretty solid, and Saquon's having a hell of a year. I hope he stays healthy. Love to see him ball out. Uh, James Conner, he's not getting his touchdowns like he was last year. I think that's why his value was so high this year. And he's not coming through for you. So I can probably see you picking up some more games, and with your expertise and how much football, I think you can make some good pickups and squeeze your way into the playoffs. I think it'll be pretty hard for you. It is early, but I do see you squeezing into playoffs. Then we got Seabass. Man, Seabass. These guys complain about people trading with you, and those same people that complain are the ones that are trading with you. Every year, never fails, but I think your team is really solid this year. I think you will be going to like second, third seed. Um, I think you can possibly win a ring this year. I really do. Your team is pretty stacked. Michael Thomas is always hurt, so Chris Olave is looking like a wide receiver one. Ramondre, Damien Harris gets hurt. That'd be crazy, man. I'd be pretty scared of your team. Um, I've been saying this. I want Alvin Kamara. I think he's going to start picking it up. So I definitely think your team is going to be headed to playoffs. You could possibly win another ring. Um, and you did lose to Oscar last week, but like I said, his team is the biggest boomer bust team this year. So, any given week, Oscar could put up 150. So, good luck, Seabass. I really hope you win. Keep our Mount Rushmore going. I know we had to add Caesar on there, but whatever, man. It is what it is. Speaking of Caesar, your team is possibly one of the worst teams this year, Caesar. You got Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. I mean, you got Tyler Conklin as a tight end. Yeah, man. I think you're going to be in the loser bowl alongside Angel this year. I think your team is dog shit. You put up 60 points last week. Um, I definitely see you and Angel fighting for the last place punishment. Good luck. You are a defending champ, so I gotta respect you. But your team is dog shit this year. That is all for the standings. Let's move over to the matchups and let's see what we got going on. Oscar versus myself. I think I take the victory this week. Like I said, Oscar does have a boomer bust team this week. So I am very biased because I like my team and I don't like Oscar's team. So I do think I'll pull up the victory here. Yeah, Oscar, good luck. You're going to be 2-3. I will be 3-2, and I know some of you will be very pissed. Javi, you will be taking your first L this week versus Team Rat. Like I said, Rafa does have a shitty team, but I do see Javi losing his first week versus Rafa because he's your daddy. Then we got Bahama Mama Mario versus Angel. Man, Angel, your team is pretty bad. I don't think DeAndre Swift plays this week. I mean, I don't even think it matters. I think if he even plays this week, the Patriots have a pretty good defense. I don't think it's going to be pretty for the Lions this week. Tiny, you'll be 4-1 after this week. Angel, you'll be 2-3, and you'll be headed to the loser bowl. Brown and Caesar, Brownie will be taking an easy dub this week versus Caesar. Trevor Lawrence is gonna go off, but I don't see Aaron Jones having a great game this week. I do think it's gonna be a Dylan week. Non-biased, but I do think it's gonna be a Dylan week. Pittman, they do play the Broncos. Pat Surtain is gonna be shutting them down. Um, the Colts don't really have receivers, so definitely Pittman will be shut down with the Broncos secondary. AJ Brown, man, he's probably gonna eat, but my Cardinals secondary is looking pretty solid this year. I like our defense. I don't see AJ Brown having a huge game, but I do see you getting double digits. Conklin, he's been solid, but now that Zach Wilson's back, I don't think he's gonna have a pretty big week. So Caesar, it all depends on Melvin Gordon. I do think that he will be the one to dictate your outcome for this week. But Brown, good luck. If you lose to Caesar, just know that I will be there talking shit to you. Good luck. Jay versus Zach, the battle of the two idiots that traded the first week before the season started. Um, Man, this one's going to be really close. I honestly don't think that it'll be a blowout. I do think that Jay puts up a fight. Kyler Murray is going to start slow. He is a second half player, just like the whole team, fortunately. But Kyler Murray will get his points. Herbert will get his points. I just hope that Herbert stays healthy because that Cleveland defense, they're pretty nasty. Zach, good luck. I don't think James Conner is going to produce much against the Eagles. I think it's going to be very close. I think this is going to be the tightest matchup of the week. It is a coin flip for sure. Seabass versus Chap. Man, I need Seabass to take a victory here because I play John next week, and I need to keep it close with him. So definitely need a Seabass victory. I can see a Seabass victory here. I mean, Seabass team just got pretty stacked. You got Jefferson and you got Olave. I think Olave is going to turn into a stud this year. Michael Thomas is always hurt. He is a slot boy. Olave is he's just a beast, man. He's a beast. I do see Seabass taking the victory here. I want you to take the victory, so good luck. Just know that if you lose, John will not shut up about it. John, your team is dog shit. I hate you. Good luck. All right, everybody. That concludes the video for this week. Again, my name was Shu. Thank you for spending time with me today. I know this video was a bit long, but I just wanted to end it with this, our final standings projections. Nobody cares about projections until it benefits your team. Isn't that right, Seabass? Yeah. Alrighty, so I just wanted to go over this real fast. It's looking like McNasty's to first, Seabass is second, and I'm to third. This doesn't mean shit. I stand by what I said, and I think Javi will not make the playoffs. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Tiny, Seabass, maybe Zach, but it's gonna be between me, Brown, and John to make those last playoff spots.